Hi guys! Welcome to the July edition of the Greenwich Literary Symposium's book club. This month we have been reading Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None. Apparently one of the world's best-selling mystery with over 100 million copies sold. The blurb says, 10 strangers are lured into an isolated island mansion off the Devon coast by a mysterious UNOing. 9. At dinner, a recorded message accuses each of them in turn of having a guilty secret, and by the end of the night, one of the guests is dead. 8. Stranded by a violent storm and haunted by an ancient nursery rhyme counting down one by one, as one by one they begin to die. 7. Which amongst them is the killer, and will any of them survive? I really know, it is very good. What did we think?
Well, I liked it.
Okay.
I thought it was really good. I think it was a bit slow to start.
Yeah, I would say the first half,
and then it kind of really gathers pace halfway through and starts to get a little bit claustrophobic and intense. And by the end of it, I loved it. I thought I figured it out about 7 or 8 times, and every time someone else dies, I go, "Fuck, I got it wrong." It was brilliant. I thought it was brilliant.
I think the reason it sold over 100 million copies is because it's been on sale for about 100 years. So there's no like, oh yeah, it's a really great book because it sold all these copies. Yeah, it's just really old. We got the 75th anniversary edition, 75, and that was 3 years ago. So that really irritated me quite a lot, the way it was. And I know that it's just an old book, and I've read old books before, but the prejudices that the characters have really pissed me off. And I just thought, it just made me angry and hate them.
Like the women couldn't possibly be suspects because they're women.
Yeah, exactly. And it just all of it, I just found, and just this group of like white middle class people all meeting on an island, and
all with really long names that you can't remember. Can you name me any of the names? Because I can't remember any of them.
Well, I can, because I only just sort of skim read the last little bit today.
There was quite a bit of sexism in it. I did pick up on that and didn't like it. And I thought it was strange from a female author that let you know the young girl being hysterical and gets a crack around the face from the doctor and stuff. But it is quite old, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and I respect that, and I know that old books are obviously going to have been written, a long time ago. But I just found it really. You said the first half was slow, and it was too slow for me.
Yeah, because at first there's all the introduction to them getting onto the island, which dragged for the first 50 pages.
Yeah, and could have just been they were on the island, and this is what it could.
And then as soon as there was the announcement at dinner that all of them had killed someone, it then kind of went into the backstory of what everyone had actually done for another 100 pages, and I was like. It didn't really start to get good.
Have you ever done a murder mystery evening? Like around a table?
Yes.
It was just felt like that.
Yeah.
It felt like that really sort of, not obvious, but kind of predictable kind of feel to it.
Well, I think you say that, but then I think books like this were the mould for it.
Yeah,
it was kind of like, this is kind of one of the first ones, isn't it, that kind of set it out like that. I thought it was really, really clever. It was a really clever idea to have everybody die, and then one of them still have to be the killer. Yeah. I thought that was really good. And the reason why I'm being so distracted, I highlighted a load of fucking stuff in this that so I could talk about it. And I don't know how to find where I've found the highlights.
The thing I said to Pete the other day was the way there are certain people that tell their stories, or at times like a woman's in her room, locked in her room, and then they hear screams and they come running upstairs. So it's like if you wrote it all out on paper what happened when, you could probably tell, because there's got to have been one person that we weren't, like she couldn't have been the killer because she was in her room locked in, and we know that for a fact. It's kind of like if if you were careful enough or could remember it well enough, you could probably work out there must be one character that we've not really heard a whole lot about.
But because it was so wordsy, there's lots of words, and I know there's lots of words in books usually, but there's almost too many words, and because of that, I think that's how I lost sort of grasp of what was going on a little bit.
And there's a lot of like, he said this, she said this, he said
that. 75 years ago, they never had many antonyms for the words, synonyms, sorry, for the word said.
Yeah, I see what
that
you
became a bit repetitive sometimes,
but I really liked some of the language in it, and that's what I've actually highlighted, some of the kind of like proper, like, orthography. In really flowery ways of saying things, and I really enjoyed it.
I was very much looking forward to the end when there were two of them left, and then the other one was going to be like, well, so you're the killer, because I'm not, and then it was all going to come out as and then it was all going to come out between the two of them as to why he'd done it, and actually that didn't happen, and you find out in like an epilogue. At the police station.
That's quite. I quite like that sort of idea of it, though.
I felt a bit cheated by it. It's like I was waiting for two of you to have a standoff and tell us exactly what's
that did kind of happen, but there was just another twist to follow from it, because the Lombard guy said, right, so it was just two, so you know where we stand. And I thought that was him saying, I'm the killer. And then and then he wasn't.
There was one bit that I really loved. I read it to Mum this morning as I was reading it, and it was about when the butler meets his end, and they're like, he's gone. He's not even put the kettle on or lit the stove in the kitchen. So it's a huge mystery because not only has he disappeared, but he's not put the kettle on. It's quite funny like that.
And it did surprise me, not to go into detail, but they talk about, there's only two of us here and there's no one on this island and blah blah blah. The whole time, I know they're quite wrapped up in the fact everyone's being killed, but each of those dead bodies keeps getting carried to their room and laid out on the bed. I'd still be pretty freaked out by the fact there were 8, 9 dead bodies in the house.
There must have been a bit of smell.
Yes. I think I would have got that poem out and really analysed that poem once I'd figured out that it was sort of
related
to,
directly.
And I'd been like, I know how the next person's going to die now, and so they're trying to prevent that from happening.
Yeah. So I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. Because just to say, it was my idea to read this because I've read some Agatha Christie in the past and found them really good. And this is supposed to be the best murder mystery book ever written. And I was disappointed with it, and I feel like we haven't read the best Agatha Christie.
I'm going to go for a 2 out of 5. But I will say that I don't want. The idea and the sort of skeleton of the story, I suppose, isn't without its credits. And I think it would be really interesting now for someone to take this book, rewrite it with a modern twist, and then sort of, republish it. Because I think the story is interesting. I think it was just there's some things that really made me want to peel my fingernails off.
I don't think it was that interesting. And when it comes to the end and you find out who the killer is and why they've done it, I was expecting there to be a thread of continuity between why everyone was chosen, and there wasn't one overarching reason as to why those people.
Or how they were linked together.
Because they weren't, I don't think.
So I'm going to give it 4, a solid 4, because I think it's a brilliant story. It's really cleverly done. The writing is incredible. So variety is indeed spice of life.
Isn't it?
Average is a 3.
Average is a 3.
3 out of 5 for Agatha Christie's, and then there were none.
There's a BBC adaptation of it as well, because that's the cover of my book.
Yeah, and I think maybe if I'd have watched the film, it might have been a bit less painful.
Yeah.
We'll have to do that as like a field trip or something.
Yeah, but we've got our next field trip is to go and watch A Man Called Hoover, which is out of the cinemas.
Which was our last book review, and if you haven't seen it, I'll put a link in the description below to where you can watch that one.
Right, so what's next?
What's next? Next month we are reading Stum by Jem Lester.
this was a recommendation from one of our fans, Auntie Anne. She's read it and she said, I think your book club will love it. So we've taken on her word and gone for it.
So if you want to join the virtual book club, go out and buy your copy of Sturm, read it this month, and then come back next month with our new video, and you can comment below in that one to let us know what you thought of the book.
$1.99 on Kindle.
$7.99 in Waterstones.
And $4.99 on Amazon, but it worked out at like almost £8 or £7 with the postage.
But if you're going to buy, if you just go back out and buy a Kindle, then probably pay for copies. So.
Yeah. Great, let us know what you thought in the comments below if you've read this book. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thank you all for watching, and from the Greenwich Literary Symposium, we will see you next month.
Cheers. Cheers.